Well, I think it's deceptive a little bit to say that we didn't get good chances last night, and with them getting more, we looked over the video and it showed that it was pretty even at that most part. And I think from everything that we count as chances from our breakdown is that they got 10, and anything we stay at 10 or below, that's pretty much shutting them down. That's 3 periods of hockey, 60 minutes, and I think it was pretty similar. The thing tonight was we scored 2 extra goals than we did last night, so that might be where that idea may come from. But that's a good battling team. They're bigger in the back end, they'll hit you, and the same thing will come back at them too. And we had some big hits going out there as well, and it turns into a back and forth, and we want to limit them from getting their grade A chances. That's a big difference. But in the end, it was 2 good hockey games in a good weekend. Unfortunately, we didn't come out on the top end.
Obviously, you picked up that game-tying goal late in the third period, connecting with that streak. You kind of walk us through that one?
Yeah, with Banksy and Turner there, we were working it down low pretty well. Every chance we got it deep and we were able to get over our pucks, we had pretty good support. And we had noticed something from last night that we talked about with systematically with working and holding on to the puck and going to certain areas. And it finally came to fruition at the end there, where we were able to finally put one home, and we found our little spots, and it worked out picking the puck up. It was a good keeping by Turner. Turner put it back down to Carter, and then Carter did a great job protecting the puck and finding the open ice, and then making the great play to the back door.
With the fluidity of the roster, the way it is with the call-ups and whatnot, what's the feeling like in the dressing room right now?
To be honest with you, we knew most of the guys before they've come in before. We had them in training camp. Most of the guys have come in at one point or the other throughout the year. So it's nothing new with the guys. So there's a pretty good camaraderie in there right now. And we know that, with the way that we've played this weekend, I think those were 2 of our better games in the last maybe 10 that we've played so far. So even though we didn't win, systematically, structurally, some things that we did were pretty good. So we have a lot of confidence in the guys that come in with our systems, especially up in Alaska. They do a great job from what I hear and from what the guys relay to us with how they run things there. So when these guys come in, we know that we're confident that they can get the job done as well.
How have you changed your style of play coming from Michigan into the team?
I think, it's just learning how the small aspects of the game, little fundamental things with protecting pucks, getting pucks on net, handling situations and making good ice reads. Everybody can skate, everybody's stronger. I mean, each level you go, even when you grew up, everybody got better and better and stuff like that. So guys are used to being the top guys in their teams, and so you just kind of have to find the role that you need to fit into, and then if you can hone in on that, I think that's something big that you can transition into this level.
Other than physical play, does speed play a more important role for you?
Yeah, I think so. I more so not the skating aspect. I think just reading and making the plays is what a lot of guys have maybe not, I guess, a little bit of difficulty learning when you come up to this level. As soon as you can adjust to that, you get in your eyes, making sure, because guys play positioning very well, they get on you very quickly, and so putting your body in a position to make a play before knowing the play that's got to happen before the puck gets to you is big. So for me personally, I don't think skating was a big issue. I think that's been one of my strengths throughout my whole career that's been able to get me to this point. Just learning to read the plays and make smart plays and decisions with the puck is what has changed from last year after the first year.
One of your old compadres in Michigan, Mr. Sweeney, asked me to say hi to you.
Oh, did he?
He hopes you have a good job.
Oh, good, great. Yeah, he's a good kid. So, yeah, I think they're just getting into the playoffs here at the end of the season right now, so hopefully they can make a little push. But, yeah, it's been fun to kind of follow them a little bit. It's funny. We have a lot of college guys in the locker room that we play in the WCHA or the old WCHA, so it's fun to kind of have that little back and forth match every once in a while. We put a little money on the games and the guys play. So, but it's good to follow along and know that they're following you too, because there's that type of camaraderie that you've had for 4 years playing at a place and playing with guys all the way around. So there's a lot of connections all the way throughout the world of hockey.
2 of your former teammates in Marcus Granlund and Ordio picking up milestones of their own, first NHL win and first NHL goal respectively. Do you want to just talk a little bit about those 2 guys and flourishing at the NHL level?
Yeah, well, it's great to see those guys go up. We talk about it as a product of a whole here. Once somebody goes up, we look at it as that everybody in our system kind of work to help them along the way. And you're just proud of your buddies when they get a chance. And even with Niter getting up tonight and Hanno and Reinhardt, that's 3 more guys and that are possibly going to get a chance. So that must mean that we're doing something right down here. And for Orts and Granlund to go, obviously, like they're connected at the hip. Everybody knows that. It's been in the papers and everything else, and they've talked about it for weeks. But it's kind of cool that they got to go together, Plus, it helps to have that little father mentoring figure, I guess, for Granny, because he doesn't speak much, and Orts helps him out quite a bit. We give him a lot of crap for that. But it's when you know someone, it's really special, so you can watch them play and develop, and it's a big thing. It's everybody's goal. So.
Last question. Great.
Thanks.